Hey everyone, it's Christy, and I wanted to come on here to give you some more insight on how to take upon yourself and experience what's already yours, your inheritance, for free. An inheritance is free, right? So before I jump into this, I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell your friends about this channel so they can also get the insight to experience what's already theirs. Hit the like button and the bell icon so you can get notified immediately whenever I upload a video to keep you on track and encouraged. Sorry, my hair's blowing. I don't want to do this over though, so just bear with me on this. And also to remind you that my website is down below if you want one-on-one coaching and encouragement and to keep you on track. So, what I wanted to talk to you about today is the fact that the truth that every thought counts, okay? If you're not seeing your manifestation yet, if you're not seeing what's already yours unveiled into this physical world, I want you to realize that every single thought that you take captive, every vain imagined, empty, vain thought has no power, imagination, every one of those thoughts that you take captive, cast down and replace it with the truth, it counts, okay? Even if you just did this once a day, it would still count, okay? You don't want to just do it once a day if you have a bunch of other resistant thoughts running through your mind, but every thought counts. I want this to encourage you, to make you see, and to help you that to keep on going, keep on taking those thoughts captive, keep on doing your meditations, keep on working on your self-concept, meaning rolling it over and over in your mind. Keep running those dreams, those desires that are already yours over in your mind. Every single time you do that, every single time you have a thought about it, every single time you imagine it. And I want to remind you though, that every time you do think, you are imagining it. Pictures are being created. I was talking to a client about this earlier and letting her know if you really pay attention to your thoughts, you will probably see pictures because your thoughts is what creates the pictures anyway. You don't have to force this. And so just keep reminding yourself that every thought that you have is taking root. It is a seed that you are planting into your mind, and it will grow, and that it will not return void unto you. He said, where he sends his word, it will not return void, okay? Meaning, whatever you think about, whatever you're thinking on, whether it's your desire or a non-desirable thing, it is going to take root if you keep on thinking on it, and if you don't take those thoughts captive. Every thought counts. So on another note, I want to remind you that those thoughts that you might keep letting run over and over and over in there that aren't desirable, that counts too, okay? So make the thoughts, make the truth, make the things that are lovely and true and of good report, make those your most dominant thoughts. Your most dominant thoughts are what's going to manifest out here and be unveiled into this physical world. And I want you to remember that you're already full of joy. You're already full of peace. It's not out there somewhere. It's right on the inside of you. Heaven is right on the inside of you. Harmonious relationships are right on the inside of you. Okay? Everything that you ever want to experience out here is right on the inside of you. So just keep remembering and reminding yourself, if you're not seeing what you want to experience out here in this 3D world, every time you have a thought, just tell yourself, okay, that thought counts. That thought is taking root. And just keep rolling it over in your mind. That thought counts. That thought counts. That thought counts. Okay? And each time you do that, you're building that snowball effect. You're building those strongholds. And everything's going to project out, reflect back to you, or be unveiled into your world. And you are going to just live the joyous life in this physical world, just as you are right now, living in the spiritual world, having everything you could ever want and desire to experience. You are royalty. You deserve it. You are worthy of it. Okay? So just stay calm and just keep reminding yourself of these truths. And that God wants you to have everything that you desire, as long as it's life-giving, right? If it's not life-giving for you or other people, then that's not coming from God, because there are thoughts that don't come from God, okay? We have the mind of Christ, and that mind thinks on things that are lovely and true. That mind, the Christ mind, thinks on things that are loving and of good report, okay? And not harming other people, or I'm not saying anyone on here is doing that. I'm just using that as an example. That mind thinks that they are that it's prosperous, okay? And remember, those thoughts aren't even you. The true you are spirit, one with Jesus. And you are. It's who you are. You are joyous. You are peaceful. You are loved unconditionally, and you are loving unconditionally. Okay? So that's some examples of the mind of Christ. So, but those thoughts aren't you, especially those thoughts that aren't from the mind of Christ. They're not you. They are just that. They are just thoughts. This body is not you. You are spirit living inside this body. But everything is from the Spirit, because everything is created from the Spirit, if that makes sense, okay? The main point of this video, like I said, I don't want to get off track here, is the fact, or the truth, that every thought counts. So you just keep on keeping on, rolling over those desires in your heart, and you will see them. It cannot return void unto you, okay? So I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.